Thus, the saga of Indiana getting screwed over because Cornfield continues. The Big Ten, aka the We Hate Anything Indiana, decided to make it so that to compete in the championship, you have to play a minimum of at least 6 games. IU and Purdue, I'm not saying Purdue would have made it, but IU probably would have made it over Northwestern in the Big Ten championship. But we got some games canceled because teams got hit with COVID. And so they just changed. Okay, so let me slow down a bit. Let me mellow out a little. In any normal season, okay, have your minimum at 6 games. But in a COVID season, where games are getting canceled because of something you can't control, you shouldn't be taken out of the championship just because of that. I get, maybe it wouldn't have been the most competitive game. But neither is Northwestern against Ohio State. That's not going to be competitive either, because they're even worse than IU. Northwestern's going to get beat by like 50 or 60. No one's going to want to watch that. But you think, let's take IU out because they're not a notorious football school. It's just so stupid. It's just like, let's change it. Let's get it. You got to play at least 6 games to play in the championship because we smoked a lot of crack before making this decision. So we know what's right when we are on crack. Probably one of the biggest screw jobs in Indiana sports is this. Yeah. This is probably one of the biggest screw jobs in Indiana sports. It goes this, the Colts vs. Ravens game, and Pacers vs. Cavs in 2018. That's in recent memory. And it's not like I would even really want IU to be in the Big Ten championship because I'm a Purdue fan. But this is just obviously you screwing over IU. Like, it is, you cannot make it more blatant than this. And it's like people are enjoying the story of IU coming out of nowhere and being ranked high, even though they only faced Penn State and just kind of coasted after that. But people are enjoying the story. It would bring in viewers. Sure, maybe IU would get destroyed 41-0. But on the other hand, maybe they don't. Maybe they keep it competitive. Because the last time you guys thought that something was going to happen, it didn't. I mean, really, the only prediction anybody got right about IU football was them getting destroyed by Ohio State. Well, not destroyed, them getting beat by Ohio State. And it would have been even better if they won, because Penix is out. Or as the French would say it, penis is out. Their starting quarterback. It's just like a good story. Because who knows when they're going to make it there again. I'm not saying this year is a fluke. I'm just saying there's a possibility of this year being a fluke. And they might not make it there next year. But they also could make it there next year. Unless the Big Ten changes its rules again. To just keep IU and just Indiana sports out. Because we're going to give Indiana sports the worst refs, the best opponents, and just screw them over constantly. Just constantly screw them over. Sounds like fun for everyone. I'm sure the colleges and the fans enjoy getting screwed over. I mean, they've just been screwed over so much. They just must like it by now. It's their favorite. IU fans that are watching this, I am actually sorry that this happened because it is terrible. It is. I know if I was an IU fan, this would be a much bigger rant video. I would be screaming, probably throwing stuff, probably jumping out of my window right there. There would be a lot of things going down. So that just sucks. And the Big Ten needs to get its act together and not screw over Indiana so much. It's just, they need to not screw over Indiana by changing rules, and they need to not screw over Purdue by giving them the worst refs in the league every game. Should have won against Minnesota. Should have won against Northwestern. Pass interference. Stupid. Yep. This is just another notorious screw job by a professional sport. Not really professional. By a sports league screwing over Indiana. It's getting exhausting. The levels of screwage and the consistency of the screwing. You know, it's a consistent thing. It's not just every once in a while. It's like every week. See you guys next time. This is just terrible. Please remember to subscribe. IU fans might still be mad at me even though I complimented your team multiple times. See you.
Your boy got 180 subs. Let's go. Try to reach 200 before the end of the year is up, bro. Try to reach 200 before the end of the year is up.